teammate. Welcome back. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Talkative Sports podcast. And before we get into it, we got to check in. How you feeling, guys? How you been? It's been a week.
Yeah, been good. Going through these matches, I can't believe we're already here at the end.
Big
What?
facts. Big facts.
Yeah,
I will say I'm definitely enjoying one tournament more than the other.
obviously.
um, but we don't need to beat a dead horse. Shegs, you're kind of quiet, buddy. Everything good over there?
Everything's good. The final it came a little quickly than I expected, but it's preseason time too, so it's like I won't have to watch MLS for too long. So let's go.
You've actually been watching MLS.
No,
Wow,
I haven't had to. I haven't had to.
I'm about to say
college.
better man than me.
I've been watching college soccer reruns on.
See, now y'all disrespectful. With the way the WNBA season has been, there's plenty to offer. Now, if you don't like basketball, that's different. But if you are a sportsman
If you want to
or
watch
woman
games,
and you enjoy sports,
wanna-
WNBA is popping.
or you want to watch Bronny James score 4 points in the summer league, be my guest.
Listen, man,
Yeah.
he was a 55th pick. 4 points is not bad
Look,
for a summer league
I'd
debut.
rather watch Bronny score 4 points than tune into a single WNBA match. I'm
All
sorry.
right, bro. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. To the audience, I want you to know that's his opinion and his opinion alone. There are some of us who very, very much appreciate the women's game. Thank you.
Why does everything I say have to come with a disclaimer?
No. No, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And we're taking it into the next season because there's a lot of things said on this podcast that need disclaimers followed because I can't associate myself with some things that come out of your mouths. I love you both. I really do. But no. Some things I can't take with y'all. Nah, y'all by yourself. And that's one of them. But enough of the check-in. We got some football to discuss, specifically European football in this year's Euros 2024 in Germany. So we have our final. Quarterfinals just took place. I mean, quarterfinals. Semifinals just took place. Just finished up today. I think all things aside, we had two pretty good games. I think the one that took place today was a lot better than the one that took place yesterday. So that's where we're gonna start. The one that took place yesterday, because we always save the best for last. You feel me? So yesterday it was France against Spain, and as you know by now, it's Spain and England in the final. So Spain definitely did good work of France. So for me personally, watching that game,
2-1. Okay.
hey man, listen, the winners can talk however they want to talk.
Correct.
If you want to change up, the storyline, the headline, win the game, win the match. All right. So 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. They got shaped up. They're going home while somebody's still there in the final. All right. Now back to business as usual. Yeah, I'm on it today. It's that energy. No. It's only that energy for France because they were absolutely deplorable this tournament. Not a good watch. Definitely one of the worst teams in the tournament. And honestly, all things considered, England found themselves in the final. I would definitely say out of the big teams, they were the worst performing one. And
Wow.
it's very shocking considering the talent that they carry. Football was not pleasing to see.
The short-term memory loss we have.
What do you mean short-term memory loss?
No,
Listen,
please.
you should appreciate this take as a lover of goals. You should appreciate this take as a lover of goals. How many goals in live play did France score this tournament? Please tell me.
How many games did they win?
Also, now it's all about wins.
They won 2 games out of 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6. They won 2 games, drew 3, and lost to Spain.
Portugal is not a big team. They didn't perform worse.
Wait. So I'm asking you, lover of goals,
You said they're the
placer of pedestal first goals.
No, let's pick apart what you just said. They're the worst performing big team.
Yes. Name a big team that performed worse than this
Portugal.
tournament.
Oh my God, Portugal. Oh my God, Portugal. Oh my goodness, Portugal. Italy.
I don't know if I can agree with you. All right, Italy. I
Italy.
forgot about
Oh
them.
my
All right, you're
God.
right. You're right.
Yo,
They could take second to the
we
bottom.
are
That's fine.
forgetting some
You're
teams
right.
here.
You're right. You're right.
Wait,
They could take second to the bottom.
France beats Portugal and they performed worse than Portugal. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. No, carry
Listen,
on. No, carry on.
you
That's all
you
I need to
you
know.
you
That's all I need to know.
observe the body of work.
Please, sir,
You
carry on.
look at the body of work. You look at the body of work.
To know
You're
was
telling wait. You're telling me.
than Portugal. Okay, carry on.
So wait. So
That's all.
if you care about wins, all right. I cannot dispute with you on that point.
That's why I care so much
Now,
about goals because
hold
goals.
on. Okay, now you've gotten to the point that I've was going to.
Mhm,
On this podcast, this is the second season we're doing this podcast.
mhm.
You are of the thing you care most about is goals, goals, goals.
No. Look. The thing I care most about, as Shex knows, is winning and trophies. Winning and trophies. And I love goals. Why? Because they bring me wins and trophies. That's why. But goals without winning, what is that? It's nothing. Trust me. I have my standards. It's trophies, winning, and then goals. Carry on.
Well,
Okay.
I'm trying to find the goal that France scored, but I think it was only the Colomwani in the game they lost. The rest were
Yep.
all own goals.
Yep.
It wasn't a great performance from them this tournament,
At all.
especially as one of the strongest teams.
No, I'm not saying it was a great performance, but it was the worst, worse than Portugal
I
and
said
Italy.
one of the worst. Italy is the only one I'll put below
You
them.
said the worst.
Italy, yes. And then you brought up Italy, to which I corrected. Italy is the only one Italy is the only team I will put below them. France is right
Not
there.
Portugal. Not
No.
Portugal.
Portugal performed
Well,
better this tournament, bro.
Portugal didn't come into this tournament as favorites, though.
Thank you.
At least not over France. So it's okay for them to be worse than France. Even if they were, it's okay. But
The point,
they were.
but you're moving the goalposts. You move
We're
the
not.
goalposts.
Whoa, wait. We're
Yeah,
not
you
moving the goalposts. He said, listen to what he said. He said, if they were. He doesn't agree with you, bro.
That's not what you said, though. You did not say favorites. You said all you said was they're the worst big team. You didn't say the worst favorited team. You said the worst
Okay.
big team.
Either way, to me, favorite big
Well,
team. Either way you want to slice it. Either way you want to slice it, the shoe fits.
Though.
No, it's not.
Big teams different from favorites. Am I wrong?
God.
Well, at the end of the day, it is just his opinion, and you've already said that you don't think it's the worst. So, but for me personally, I think their overall performance was just very poor, and they couldn't score.
Saying like, is it the worst?
Is it the worst?
Big team out of the big teams. You said favorites. Favorites is different, a whole different thing. He said big teams.
Out of the okay, so let's all right. So
they
let's
were only better than
no.
two teams.
Let's break it down. Let's break it down.
But
the teams
worst,
that perform,
they weren't the worst.
wait. So you're saying they're better? You said they perform better than Portugal. We disagree there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Either way, let's say I agree with you. They're worse. They perform better than Portugal. They're still bottom three.
I'm not saying they were great by any means, but they weren't the worst. You can't say they were the worst.
They were still bottom three.
But they weren't the worst. That's all I'm saying.
Like, they were still trash.
How many
they
big
still got relegated? It's like
are there? Think about it. What? England, Spain, Portugal, France, Germany.
Better not say Belgium.
It wasn't so hot either. Yeah, sure, they scored more goals.
Germany was one of the best performing teams in the tournament. Stop it.
Not when it came to the knockout round. Not when it came to when it really mattered. When you were
they were on the more difficult side of the draw. That game against Spain was back and forth. That was literally till the end.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, that's like we could make an argument for all these big teams here that are knocked out. So I wouldn't say.
So were you happy? So were you happy with France's performance?
Honestly, given the circumstances, your captain has a broken nose. I mean, hey, that's as far as you could go without number 10.
I ain't trying to hit all that. I ain't trying to hit all that.
I mean, Mbappe and Fries is the first footballer I've ever seen put on the mask and fail. Usually when you get the mask, you get a little power boost. You get like a +10 aura.
He was just uncomfortable the entire. It's just not.
Listen. you had the opportunity to get the surgery or the opportunity to tough it out and play. From what I hear, the way these sports people talk when they're going out there, if you're out there on the field, injury or not,
I agree.
you better be able to perform.
He didn't.
So it's not when you go out, you choose to go out there. Now that you perform badly, now all these excuses come. You had the decision, you made the
Did
decision.
not make no excuse.
I ain't trying to hear broken nose. I ain't trying to hear can't see out the mask, can't breathe.
Fact. It's just that he had a broken nose.
But do we care though?
I'm just speaking facts. I'm not saying.
Well, I mean, you might be right, but that doesn't change the fact that he didn't score a single goal for his country.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Wait, did it? What goal did he score in this Euros?
Penalty. So what I'm saying is,
What in the shootout?
No, he
He
scored
meant like
a penalty in a game. You can go and look it up, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What I'm saying is, you're right. I'm not. No excuse. They still lost. But the fact is, he just did not play up to it, and obviously the mask.
he was playing poorly before the broken nose.
I said he didn't play up to it. I said it already. I said he didn't play up to it. So
Okay.
yeah, it just didn't get better. But yeah, he played up to it.
Last thing I'll say on France is, they're talented enough. I think the reign of Didier Deschamps is over. I think they could make do with a nice change. The past 12, 13, 14 years that Deschamps has been in charge has come up and brought a lot of success to the nation of France, and I'm sure they are love him and appreciate him to death for it. However, just like there came a time where Arsene Wenger had to say goodbye to Arsenal after, being the originator of the Invincibles and the only existing Golden Premier League trophy to knowledge in existence. Just that there comes a time when the same Didier Deschamps, who won a World Cup, who's been to all these finals with France, it's time to make a change. Time to get in somebody new.
Sorry to put a pin in your balloon, but the France Federation just says definitively that he will see out the remaining 2 years of his contract.
2 years? Oh, I mean, no, my whole
So
conversation.
he'll be at the World Cup.
No, my whole my whole conversation. My whole point.
Talking about them like they're crumbled. Like what?
No. I'm not saying no. Let me land. What I'm saying is, yes, you are right. The World Cup is too close. I don't think 2 years is enough time to hire in a new manager and let that do some changes, especially since, all the new tournament additions and changes to the big tournaments that we've known, Club World Cup, for example, Champions League, for example, that added a whole bunch of games to the calendar. We're probably going to see a shuffle in friendlies and qualifiers, so they're probably not going to be as many matches to get things down. So yeah, my thing is not to give him an extension. I think it would be wrong to give him an extension. Let this World Cup be the last one. Whatever you get from it is whatever you get from it. If you're playing with house money, if he wins it, perfect. If not, it is what it is. You already know that after this World Cup, you're bringing in somebody fresh, and it is what it is. Zizou's been waiting for a minute.
Absolutely not get rid of Deschamps.
You think he's staying after the World Cup?
He's not going anywhere. Trust
me.
Okay.
We will see.
You know how much power Mbappe holds in that? You do know how much power Mbappe holds. If Mbappe doesn't want him to go,
you think Mbappe is a?
If Mbappe literally says no, they're not gonna let him go. He brought them their World Cup, and that's the player that is the player of their tournament. Well, he wasn't the player of the tournament, but he was a young player of the tournament during that time. So they're not gonna give that up. Would you?
We'll see. Time will tell.
What?
Time will tell. Time will tell.
Yeah.
But all right, let's look at Spain. The actual winners. Definitely the best team in the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
All right. I'm glad we agree. Now, with that being said, bro, they were ecstatic. And Lamine Yamal, player of the tournament. Yeah.
No, but close.
Who do you have over him?
Not Lamine Yamal. Not right now.
Who do you have over him?
Right now, I got Harry Kane, man.
Harry, what?
That's controversial. I know.
If you said Danny Olmo, I would have said, all right,
No,
there's a case. He's
I,
leading. He's tied. If you said Danny Olmo, I would say there's a case because he's tied, goal scorer, leading assists. But
This
Harry
brother
Kane,
said Harry Kane. That's
this.
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I know, but
Jesus
man,
Christ.
I got Harry Kane, bro.
No, please, no. I need to understand this. What
He
has
got them
Harry?
back in the game today. He won the penalty and he scored the penalty. He won them the game against whatever team that is. Sorry, I apologize, these fans, if I forget your name of your country. It was
Switzerland.
Slovenia. Okay, he won this. You got the winning goal against Slovenia, if I'm not mistaken, in overtime. So he literally saved England. Even today, like, if Kane doesn't get that goal early and takes the pressure off of them, bro, I'm telling you, he's been getting so much flack for like no reason, honestly.
This is the same Kane that was subbed off for the hero.
Of course, that's fine. And guess what? He celebrated with the hero enigmatically, like as I expect him to. He wasn't sulking. He wasn't crying. When they asked him in the question, he was the first person the question. He was like, "Yeah, this is what we expect from all of us. Like you never know. 5 minutes of fame. Take your chance. That's all you're gonna get. You're here for a reason. You better take that chance." So yeah, bro, he's been there when they've needed him the most. That's what you want from your captain.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, bro. It's just facts.
Well, Lamine Yamal has also done that, and Harry Kane has done nothing apart from those two moments. He's mostly a passenger in those. I don't think Kane has even been getting any type of slander at all. He's been doing his job. But has it been better than Lamine Yamal? No, it hasn't. That's just my take
He's
on
been
it.
more important for his team. That's my take. But all right.
The final is on Sunday. By the time we do record the next episode, which we'll have a discussion on that. I don't think our regular recording time makes sense considering the finals happening on Sunday. It might make sense to do it the day after, but we'll discuss on that off air. But to the point I was making, by the time we record the next episode, the player of the tournament is going to be announced.
Yeah.
And we both know Kane. All three of us know Kane is not going to get it.
I don't know if
now
he scores
specifically
in the final. If he scores in the final, you can't say he won't. I'm just telling you, bro. If he scores in the final, you can roll your eyes, you can laugh. Just go and look at what he's done. He scored some important goals for him, man. If he scores again in the final, I'm sorry, it's over. If he scores and they win, oh no, it's over. Okay.
You better pray because
No,
we're saving this.
No, if
we're ending
does his thing and they win,
No. That's not what I'm about to say. That's not what I'm about to say.
All right.
Because I don't believe he's going to get it. Shegs doesn't believe he's going to get it.
That's
For
okay.
the purposes of this discussion and your take, you better pray he gets a couple votes.
I don't have to.
If he doesn't get a couple votes, the way I'm gonna fry you, that's all I have to say. The way, if he doesn't get any votes for player of the tournament,
it's okay.
With that being said, I think we've discussed that match enough. They really, it was a very exciting game. Lamine Yamal, fantastic goal. And if we're talking about fantastic goal, I need to discuss about Danny Olmo's goal.
Fantastic goal.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
The little display of skill he put on to even get the space to get the shot off. Fantastic. I'm very happy UEFA realized the error of their ways and actually attributed the goal to him instead of the own goal to Koundé, which it was first, because that ball was on target ever could be.
Yep. And one more thing why, like, respectfully, I don't think Lamine Yamal will win it, because really Danny Olmo has been put out the best out of his team. He has the most assists, right? Or he's tied with assists with Lamine Yamal with 3.
No, he has more. Right? He has the most.
Lamine has 3, Olmo has 2. But Olmo has 3 goals.
3 goals.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Goals
That's,
plus assists, almost 5. Yamal 4.
but Kane has 3 goals on his team. That's
All
what
right,
I'm
bro.
saying. Like, it's
All
tough,
right, bro.
man.
All right, bro. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on because
I'm sorry.
I can't keep
Don't make the
discussing
rules,
this
bro.
with you.
I'm just stating.
We'll wait to see where the dust settles. And
Yep.
if I'll be very surprised if Kane wins, bro. If Kane wins, bro, bro, next episode I will come and apologize with as much vim as I have now, and
Craig,
that's where I'll
can
leave
you
it. That's
apologize?
where I'll leave it.
Oh, you're flaking.
I
He's
didn't
on.
say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
That's where
enough.
I'll leave it. To today's match, which I think was the more exciting semifinal match, we had England and Netherlands, and I say more exciting because I think both teams showed up. Um, both teams were at it. The France and Spain game, there were times where France didn't really look like they were going to score, and you could tell. And so, but with this one, anytime both teams had it, there was really chances and there was really danger. And what really failed them, however, I think for on the Netherlands side of things was they were a bit less clinical, and their decision making.
Their coach, but no.
Yes, his substitutions were a bit weird. Yes. Questionable substitutions. Very. Malin definitely shouldn't have come off. But
I mean, my goodness. Like, you had him on the bench this whole time? Vic Horse was running around like a headless chicken. I don't understand, bro. Sorry, Ed. Sorry, I just.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You're
Sorry,
absolutely right. Some poor coaching decisions as well as
it makes
poor
sense
clinical.
that Barcelona ran him out of town.
That's insane.
They did. They
Well,
really did.
I'm not gonna say all that, but I do agree he was poor on the day, and so that helped England come out and have the opportunity to do what they did. It was a tight affair, looking like it was going into extra time, and then substitutions were made, and these substitutions really bailed out Southgate because Southgate was having another confusion class.
Congratulations to his
Confusion. He was having another confusion class.
His substitutions though.
No, you're right.
I was definitely gonna give Southgate some props here because he outcoached a coach that wasn't very good. I won't lie, it's the first time I've seen him outcoach somebody, so I gotta give him some props. His substitutions were on point. They did make sense.
Yep.
Even his lineup he did.
I think this was the best. I'm sorry to interrupt. I think this was the best lineup he's put out this tournament.
Yeah, I think it's the best one.
He switched on. He moved Jude to the left and moved Foden to the middle, and that unlocked Foden in ways Jesus we haven't seen
all tournament, bro. The only thing that stopped Foden from scoring today was the post and fantastic defending. Fantastic defending. Those are the only reasons Foden didn't score today.
Respect to Foden, but it's games like this that make me call him a cut in and shoot merchant. But it was close.
Crazy.
It was very close. That one where he hit the bar should have gone in. Yeah, and he cut in and shoot like 2 other times. So like 3 times, cut in, left foot shot, and they don't go in.
Answer his face, and it looks.
Yeah, all red in the face.
Cut in and shoot. Cut in and shoot Mercer.
It looks like
the 100% passing accuracy in the first half, guy.
The only place he knows how to score is in the bedroom, apparently. Because
that's insane.
Oh God!
Look. There's more slander to go around because apart from the great lineup
of him, I will say him and his son.
Oh, they're copy and paste.
Copy and paste. My God!
Another perfect specimen for Guardiola to raise up to greatness.
Really. Real.
Y'all are too much.
We gotta give some slander. I gave the props for a lineup because it was great. It was something different. The subs were great. Cold Palmer, Ollie Watkins, goal. But let's talk about somebody who has the first name Jollof and the last name Rice and the mistake he made for that first goal. Because I'm looking at the lineup, I'm like, yo, this right side is very strong. And then I look at the left side and I'm like, Gray, Rice, Trippier, Bellingham. Meanwhile, the right side is Foden, Maino, Walker, Saka. So I'm like, wait, where did the goal come from?
That
It
right
came
side.
from him losing the ball.
Oh, okay.
Literally. Literally.
Okay, I do have some defense for him. That guy Bellingham, the PR that Madrid has put out for him this year has been phenomenal. Because that I've never seen a player be able to just escape everything. Just score a goal, everything's all fine. Because the nonsense he was putting out today on that pitch, let me tell you something. Yo, the man was trying to be Superman. He was trying to do it all. I cannot tell you how many times he would get, and because he wants to take it all himself, he kills the move. And yo, one of the times the ball was almost lost is because there was an overlap taking place. He had just received the ball from Rice. There was an overlap taking place. There was already a defender in front of him. He had drawn the other defender in enough to allow Trippier to go over the top. Trippier ran into the space, but he put his head down, tried to put a shot between the two. Ball went completely off. If Rice did not go and get that ball back, there was a Netherlands guy gone, just waiting for Rice to miss that ball so he could just take it and go. Listen, Bellingham puts Rice in some precarious situations sometimes. So that's where I will come to defense of Rice. However, that mistake was that mistake.
I think,
That's why
I'll admit,
a center back next to Stones.
or right in front of the center back. But
Then
yeah, I think his PR.
Hold Jude back, hold Jude, save Jude from himself by playing him deeper.
Yeah,
He's gonna want to bomb. He's gonna want to bomb forward though.
And that's
he'll be deeper lying bombing forward.
It's okay because we'll have Rice or Stones fill in whenever he does because they like to fill in. Like literally work to your player's strengths. But hey, Southgate, he did a great job. I got nothing to complain about, honestly.
The PR playing Bellingham and Bellingham in the middle on the left, I think makes me realize that I shouldn't have been looking at Foden and Saka this whole tournament as the bad guys that are stopping Palmer from starting. It's really just Bellingham taking up the space when he should be in midfield.
Jude
so I like to apologize to definitely not Foden, but to Bukayo Saka.
Because are a bastard.
I realize now that Bukayo Saka should always start for England. Like he is that guy for England. Like he doesn't miss. I mean, he is a star boy. But hey, we can start all of them.
It has to be Saka.
We can start all of them. Yeah, because Saka can play left.
Saka's the best for the wingers available. Saka's the best defender. If you put Foden out there, he's not doing the defensive work that Saka's doing. I watch Foden for City. I'm telling you, Foden tracks back and he really puts in a defensive shift, but he's not as defensively sound as Saka can be from that wing side. So from the right has to be Saka.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the last time you ever hear Arsenal fans. You ever hear apologies for a slander from me because it wasn't an Arsenal shirt. Oh yeah, but anyways, like England going forward, against Spain. Oh shit! I want to save it. I want to save it. Take
no. Good segue. Good segue. That was the next thing we were doing. I mean, shoot, take it away.
Well,
what's the outlook? Who do you got?
There's 3 words that I want to say, and it feels very sick coming out of my chest. I'm starting to believe that it's coming home. I swear I am starting to believe that it's coming home. I don't know why. I don't know how, but they have been getting better each game. And it seems like Gareth Southgate is starting to realize that his football philosophy doesn't work. So switch it up, make decisions, learn from your mistakes, and win. And that's what they've been doing since after they got out of the group stage. So,
me personally, if he plays the same formation, except he starts Luke Shaw. If Luke Shaw is fit enough, I think Luke Shaw is a better crosser of the ball than Trippier from the left, because Trippier is really a right back. He's not a left back. But if although he can play on both, but still, he's just better from the right. And I would be if before today's performance, I would have said I don't care. It's a matter of preference. You can start Walker or Trippier. Just it's this manager's flavor.
You want Trip?
No. I want Walker, bro. The way Walker had this dude in his back pocket today, yo, listen, man, listen. Cody Gakpo was the best player for Netherlands in this tournament. He
Was
could not breathe. He
my,
could not breathe.
but it wasn't just Walker though. He had help. He definitely had help.
No, of course, but you have to understand with the name of the form with the made up with that format.
All over him.
No, but understand
Yeah,
with
bro.
the makeup of that formation, that's the only way you're gonna get a good defense. You have to get help from guys like Mainu, from guys like Rice on
That's what
the
I'm
side.
saying. Yeah.
So
They
you can't.
they
For
know
me,
they know that if the goal is gonna come, it's gonna come from Gakpo. They know that. Like Simons scoring the goal, crazy goal, his first goal, but they weren't expecting that. It was
hey,
they knew Cody Gakpo is
goal.
their guy. So, and I also think that partially, the Memphis Depay injury also kind of hurt them because just because of how Memphis plays, it's so hard to mark him. Like in the John Stones was having just a torrid time with Memphis there because he was following Memphis, and then Memphis would just pick up the ball and just give one pass, Malino over there, Simons over there, Gakpo over there. But once Memphis went off, and then they brought in the statue. What do you think Stones has to do? Nothing.
Isn't that just the story of Memphis Depay, huh?
God.
Balls out, you're like, oh, this kid, and then gets injured,
Yeah.
gets sold, goes back on loan to his.
I sincerely think it was once because Koeman, he's learned to trust Memphis Depay. He's learned like, bro, I gotta play this kid. But now
It definitely was a major loss for Netherlands, because even when I saw it, I was like, no, I want an interesting game.
Knew it would be a major.
I want all the best players on the pitch. So
and I didn't even know they had Xerxes on the bench. Oh man, my heart breaks for Netherlands now. Really, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, man. Sheesh.
Okay, so Shags, it sounds like you're going England, huh?
I think I'm going England. I'm going England.
Looks like Shaq said he's going home to the motherland, but yeah, Spain robs England and Germany.
Oh, thank you. Someone with sense. Listen, Spain's gonna grab that Euro trophy. They're about to cook up a paella in the stadium and eat from the cup on the way to the plane to Ibiza to celebrate.
Do you know why I made a prediction in the first place? Because I normally don't bet against guys that don't lose games, called Rodrigo.
All right, listen, man. All I know is
stupid to bet against him.
Listen, all I know is Lamine Yamal, 1 goal, 1 assist. Final score line 3-2 Spain. Finish.
And when they start Cole Palmer, then what?
Cole Palmer. That's why. What do you think? Why do you think it's gonna be 3-2? This is gonna be the best. This is gonna be the best offensively England has looked. That's why it's 3-2 now. And it's gonna be 3-2 with plenty of chances. It's just at the end of it, England fans gonna be like, we were so close. That's how they're gonna feel. That's how they're gonna feel.
We really believe he's gonna start Cole Palmer. I mean, let's be for real.
He's not.
He's not.
But hey, I can see Spain underestimating England in this, though. I can definitely see them doing that.
Oh no!
I can definitely see
it. What is that to underestimate? You know, Southgate's not going to make any changes. You know, Southgate's not going to make any changes. You know the players. Listen, you know the players that are going to play. You got Harry Kane. He's a fantastic finisher of the ball. He doesn't press. All right, bet. You got Foden. Foden's going to press, but nobody else in front on that front line between him, Kane, and Bellingham is going to press on time. You got one in Kane that's not going to press at all, and you got Bellingham who's probably not going to press. He's going to press if you give a percentage on for pressing for him, 30%. You know, Foden is the only one. Well, that's what kills me at times when I watch this team, because I see Foden literally bumming out front trying to press the ball, and he'll be waving his arms trying to get support, and nobody's moving with him. So like,
Kyle Walker better stress them hamstrings. Nico Williams is coming to town. That's all I gotta say, Marcus.
You're right. For this game, I'll say I wouldn't mind seeing Trippier at right back. Get just for the sake of younger hamstrings. But then again, it's arguable that Trippier is more injury prone than Kyle Walker.
But what I think Trippier is like better at defending, slightly better at defending close, like those shifty wingers. But Kyle Walker is a great help defender. So this is why Southgate, I would play a back three, because Kyle Walker would just be a menace. Literally.
Oh no! After what they saw today, it's going to be a back three. After the performance we saw today, it's going to be a back three. He'd be foolish to go back to a back four in the final.
Bro, like Kyle Walker, I'm sorry, I think greatly of Kyle Walker, because he even impressed me against Vinicius earlier this year. But bro, Nico Williams is a different animal, bro. He's smarter than Vinicius, bro. Okay, we'll see.
All right, final words from our man Shegs.
I already gave my word. It's coming home. Like that's home. All. Like
I mean, they heard plenty from us. They got two Spain guys. England needs a little bit more support.
They need some hype.
Who is your player of the tournament when it goes home? Who will be your player of the tournament?
The player of the tournament doesn't have to come from the winning team now.
It's gonna be Saka.
But
if it comes home, it's gonna be Saka.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Are you saying he's gonna perform in the final?
I'd say they're just gonna give it to him as a charity case, because Harry Kane is definitely a worse pick. I'm like, who else on the team?
I'm looking at
who else on the team would they give it to? Like
Jude Bellingham and
Saka.
Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know the money they would make off that alone with the headlines and the marketing? Harry Kane, England's forever star boy.
They're gonna give it to Harry Kane. Like you know this. He has 3 goals. And don't let him score in the final. You know this. Don't let him score in that final. They're gonna just give it to him.
Nah, bro. For Harry Kane to actually get it, bro, this is I just don't.
He
needs a hat trick in the final, bro. He needs a hat trick in the final.
Player of the tournament, if it doesn't have to go to the winning team, then it's definitely going to go to someone on Spain.
Wait. It's not. Does it have? Wait.
If you have to be objective here, it's Dani Olmo, bro.
Wait, it doesn't go to the winning to a player on the winning team. It's objectively the whole tournament, right? Okay, so just so we're clear.
Yeah, it's not going to be an England player then.
Like say it finishes 1-1. Whatever team wins, none of the players were mentioned score. Let's say both defenders score. I think it objectively goes to like Dani Olmo, if he plays through the entire game. That's what I'm trying to say, because he's like, you can't argue, like his match rating has been the highest for his position out of every players, and he's played less minutes, and he's performed better than pretty much most players on the pitch as far as goals and assists.
Wouldn't mind. What I would say to that is I wouldn't mind seeing Dani Olmo, but I do believe it's a 50-50 toss-up, because I do think while the numbers aren't there for Lamine Yamal like they are for Dani Olmo, Lamine Yamal has the minutes. He's played damn near almost every minute, bro.
Yep. He's played more, all that.
So
I think the hype and the Barcelona how do I put this without Marcus disclaiming me?
When he's on the pitch, is just
no. You can say it. You can say it.
And the Barca dark black market money, and their hype. I think they're gonna really want to give it to. He'll be 17 then, but I think his birthday is like today. I think they'll give it to the kid.
I don't want them to do him like, remember Ansu Fati?
Oh.
I don't want that, man. I just let the kid grow in his own. All right, don't overhype him.
I think it's too late.
It's too late, man.
I think it's too late.
He's like the youngest player to do everything in Euros history, like literally. Like,
bro, let me tell you something. After his hype, this season when he first started getting the running at Barcelona, and then Xavi realized just what exactly he had on his hands, how talented he was, and actually started giving him more running. Spain also realized it was like, yo, we need to get this man in. At that time, he was still in that introductory period where he could go for Spain or for whatever other nation that he had. Spain forcibly took this man in, said you are playing just to waive that introductory period because if you're that age, you can be whatever unless you make an official debut. They had that man debut though that same weekend,
Mm.
the first available weekend after that hype was up. First available weekend, they had that man out as soon as possible,
He played
just
well.
so you know. You're
Like
right.
Yeah.
He was the youngest
and
goal scorer
it will give you a
to
chance.
start his career, or something like
They will,
that.
they will, but Spain, I know Spain, they will give you a chance, but they will only give you a chance. But he played absolutely brilliantly.
Yeah, he plays a
Fair
little
enough.
too well. He's really good, and with Barcelona, they're thinking of him as the next Messi. He might get the number 10. Like
They're even
I
thinking
listen.
about
Here's the
the
thing.
hype
thinking
train
about
is.
like selling their club shares just so they can
Here's
pair Nico
here's the
Williams with
thing.
him.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can't lie. You look at Nico Williams and you look at Lamine Yamal.
I'm telling you, just put those two
I'm
together.
not gonna say
Uh,
it's exactly Messi Neymar,
It could be,
but
could be,
if they both end up on the wings at Barcelona, that might be the closest thing they've had to Messi Neymar
be a,
since they've had Messi Neymar,
be a problem. Definitely.
especially after what I've seen in this tournament. That's all I have to say on that. I'm not saying they're exactly that level, but it'll be the closest thing that Barcelona has had if they manage to get Nico Williams to pair up because Lamine Yamal has been phenomenal. Nico still has some final third, difficulties he needs to iron out, but he's not too far from being the finished product. But Lamine Yamal, whew, and the scary part about it, he only has up to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's only gonna get better.
But like I
Crazy.
said, like I said, I don't want this to be an Ansu Fati 2.0 case because we were saying the same things about Ansu Fati. Don't remember he was the youngest in the he was the youngest for Barcelona, the youngest for Spain, youngest this, and then what happened? Please. I'm still hopeful
Injuries.
that Ansu Fati. I mean, can you
I
imagine?
mean, he still plays for Barcelona, so yeah, and he's still only 21, so we
Can you
never
imagine
know.
Ansu Fati actually fulfills what we all thought he could be, and then on Barcelona, on
You know what?
they have Williams, Fati, and Lamal. We are finished.
You know what?
We are finished.
Ansu Fati, you're probably not listening to this, but if you were listening, my advice to you: Barcelona clearly doesn't want to hold you, bro.
No,
So
they don't
be
want to.
smart, be smart, and look at Germany.
Yeah,
Go to Borussia
Dortmund,
Dortmund. You
Dortmund.
see what them young boys are being able to do over there. The kind of opportunity they're given. Go to Bayer Leverkusen. You see what Javi. It might be just for one season because we don't know. He might definitely be gone after next season. But go get something. Get something. Get something.
Milan. You can even try us in Milan. We know they like
I mean,
playing.
I wouldn't. Anybody that has the same skin color as me, I wouldn't recommend going to Italy. That's just me. I would never recommend that.
Damn,
Italy has made like
It's
some
just
players' careers, man. Remember
it's not
Lakaka?
damn,
it's not it's
that's
not
crazy.
I understand. I
Salah.
understand, but it takes a different it takes a different level. It takes a different level of
If he doesn't
self.
perform, he's finished. His confidence will be shot
Yeah.
to
Yo,
to
the first bad game, the
pieces.
slurs are coming out. Yo, Ansu Fati would think Spain was bad, bro. Wait till he gets to Italy. That's all I have to say. Wait till he gets to Italy. And again, to this is disclaimer. As I said, this time it's on me. This is not to all. This is not to all Italians. We understand that not all Italians are like this.
Oh, Italy is
However,
beautiful, nice place. Beautiful.
however, the player experiences are player experiences, and they've been well
Yes.
documented.
Player
You can
experiences have been
go,
documented. Yes.
you can go do your research. Google is free, Bing is free, MSN is free. Your flavor is available to you. Pick whichever one suits your fancy, and go do
Germany
your
really
research.
is
You
the
will find it.
place. Or
Um,
France. If you even get a France, McDonald's league team.
no, bro, you're not gonna go learn anything in McDonald's league. Stop it. Stop it. Anyways, and with that, I think that brings us to the end of yet another episode. Back to our usual, 45-minute type beat. Trying to make this, a quick-ish listen for you guys while you do chores or do whatever people do while they listen to podcasts these days. Everybody has a hobby or
Drive
something.
around.
But in any case, as always, guys, we appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a rating. We read them all. We try to improve based on whatever you guys suggest. So don't think your words aren't seen. Share with your friends, your family, all that good stuff. And as always, we will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Thank you all. Peace.